This is your neighbor's water meter to the nearest I can ascertain, or determine, or even guess. And so I'm not going to do a meter test on this because it's a 50-50 chance it's not your meter. In fact, it's probably an 80% chance it's not your meter, because there is your neighbor's lawn sprinkler irrigation system. So this all kind of lines up. And we've come over here and you look along the way, this is where the plumbing enters your home. So the water meter should be somewhere around here. I've stabbed it a few times. I can't find it. If I can't find your water meter, I can't do a water meter test. Most likely this one is electronic, this one would be electronic. It would just be an exercise. I would be guessing whether you had a water leak or not, or whether it passed or not. You know, I can kind of look and see. Let's see here. Mr. Word from my sponsor. So, losing the water meter challenge. We come over here. Here's the main water supply coming into the house. Main water supply coming into the house. That's the main shutoff valve right there. See the handle? Parallel is on, perpendicular is off. You see how the handle's rusting? It's because it wasn't installed properly. What do you mean? It's just a pipe. Yeah, it's just a pipe. I get that. But this box should have been excavated and lined with gravel. You should be able to take your hand and wrap it around the valve and replace it, or work on it, or just check its temperature. I don't know. But this box should have been excavated and lined with gravel so that the handle doesn't rust like that, because the handle's already rusty. You get a rusty handle like that, you try to turn it off, maybe not today, day after tomorrow, it's going to break off in your hand. Alright? Then you're not going to have a way to turn the water off to your house, especially if you can't find the water meter. Can't find the water meter. See this right here? Okay, that's a pressure reduction valve. You can add pressure, you can take pressure away, you can't make pressure. So if there's 60 pounds of pressure coming to the house, you can't make 70 pounds. If there's 70 pounds of pressure coming to the house and you're only reading 50 pounds, you can make 60 to 70 pounds. You can turn it up as far as it goes, but you can't go farther. It doesn't give you more than you have. So it's a pressure reduction valve, and it's also a check valve. And what a check valve does is it only allows water to go one direction. So the city loses their water. It won't drain out of your commodes and come back in the potable water and then go back up to your sinks. So that's the check valve, and that's it right there. I'm gonna leave this off. I think I want to take a picture of that if I haven't already. I can take another picture. Now these right here are your sewer cleanouts. Your sewer cleanouts. One goes this way and one goes that way, so you don't have any dead spots. So you can take the snake, the rotor rooter, the auger. Okay, you got a leak in your house. Auger goes in here, goes across there, cleans out the dookie. Water starts going. You can pull the auger out, cap it up. Everybody's happy. The dookie goes farther down here. You got a clog down there. You open it up here. Put the auger in this way. It goes this way. No dead spots. Goes out there, cleans the dookie out, water starts moving, take the auger out, rotor rooter, snake. Anyway, take it out, put the cap back on, you're good to go. That's what these are for. That's your main sewer cleanouts. That is your main water shutoff valve and your water reduction valve. That was left over from the foundation. It's a sleeve for a tension cable. It's just construction debris. That's a lunch. Yeah. Now, what we should do, the name of the game, the plan, man, is we go to the closest faucet to the meter that we can't find, and we're looking for no more than 80 psi. 80 psi. Turn it on here. And here it says we got about 75 psi. That's fine. A lot of people say you can't have too much pressure, but you know what? That's why we no more than 80. We don't want to stress out our system. We come over here. We got some leak around our valve stem. Okay, some of that's because I have this guy here. But he shouldn't be leaking at all. Too many times it doesn't leak at all. I know why he's leaking, but he shouldn't be leaking at all. So we got a leak at the valve. A leak at the valve. We got 75 psi. So what did we learn? We learned that we can't find our meter. What did we learn? That our main water shutoff valve should be excavated and lined with gravel, and it's got a rusty handle. What did we learn? We got a leaking valve over here, but we got good pressure. We sure do. It's kind of backing down to 70. That's why you let it sit for a little bit.